In this two-part video, I'm going to walk you through Unit 5, Day 6, U.S. neutrality during World War II. In the first video, I'm going to show you all the links in this lesson, how to access them, and how to navigate them. And in the second video, I'm going to show you how I turn this into a Google Doc to keep everything in more or less one place for students. Okay, so on the first slide, there are two links, the Lend-Lease Act video and article, and the excerpt of FDR's press conference. These are also linked into the slides, and I'm going to suggest you use the links in the slides because they do get a little complicated. The focus question is, how did World War II affect the U.S. at home and abroad? This is not just for this lesson, so it does connect to other lessons as well. And the lesson objective is to analyze the Lend-Lease Act and how it helped allies. We start off with a political cartoon about the fireside chats, which is a great way for students to connect Great Depression as well as World War II, and just remember that this is all under FDR. And there's two questions, guiding questions you can lead with students or have them do on their own. And then there are a couple of slides with some very basic notes, just to give a little bit of context about World War II on these two slides. Then there's some directions about the videos that you'll be watching, and the lesson has you watching these together. Before you jump into the videos, definitely make sure to go over these vocabulary words, munitions, and cash and carry, because they're going to be quickly mentioned in the video, which is very short, so you won't have a lot of time to dissect those. The next three slides are a breakdown of video questions, and they each correspond to a section of the video. So there's one question for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end. The timing of the video is on the slide. If you're leading this synchronously, this is very easy. You can play the video and stop. If not, the video is only 2 minutes and 45 seconds, so it's not the end of the world if students watch the whole video to answer the specific questions, but you could definitely get more targeted, focused responses if you play the section written there and then have students stop and answer the question before continuing. So there are 3 slides with questions for this, and the link to the video is on each slide. So if you click the link to the video, it will open up the History Channel website. You might get this alert that it can't access the video because of your ad blocker, in which case you're going to need to disable your ad blocker, and they provide directions for you. Once you have disabled your ad blocker, it will bring you to the video. They will probably make you watch an ad first, so if you're able to do this before you teach, you should queue up the video so that students don't have to watch an ad about cars or something like that. The video is 2 minutes and 45 seconds long, so definitely play it again if students didn't get everything the first time. It's a lot of complex content, but done very quickly, so it's helpful to watch it again. And then you can go back and have students answer these questions, or you can split it up based on the timing on the slides. Skipping ahead, once you're done with the video, the directions for the independent work portion of the lesson have students reading the History Channel article. It does say in the slide, read the article below the video, but this link is actually a different link. Because History Channel's website is a little weird, the link here, the video does not actually have the article underneath it. If you go to this link on the independent work slide, it will bring you to the specific article about the Lend-Lease Act. And I know it has a video here, but the video is actually an ad, and so make sure that you have these two separate links for students. The final link of the lesson is the excerpt of FDR's press conference from December 17th, 1940. So if you click on that link there, it will bring you to this timeline, and underneath the timeline is actually where you'd find the excerpt. So here's the timeline. Underneath, you've got the excerpt right there. That's FDR in a press conference, and he's explaining the Lend-Lease Act by comparing it to lending your neighbor a hose. So that is where students will find the excerpt. However, if you click on this link down here, read the full transcript, it actually brings you to a pretty cool document, which I wanted to point out. That document is here. And the press conference, it's actually multiple transcripts for multiple press conferences. If you scroll down to page 21 of 66, it will bring you to the day in question, December 17th, and then actually scroll down some more to page 25, which is where he starts explaining the Lend-Lease Act in simpler terms. So if you wanted to screenshot this or have students take a look at this, it's just a cool, very original document to see. Like, this is how FDR spoke to the press, and actually, if you're interested, you can read some more of the transcript. It's pretty cool. And so those are all the links in the lesson, and students will answer the questions in the slides, and then there's your wrap up and your check for understanding at the end of the lesson. In the next video, I'm just going to show you how I turn this into a Google Doc to try and keep this all in one place for students.